Alright. Let's continue the game. I didn't add after the sauna games, but yeah, it's after sauna games regardless. So now we actually going to do what we are going to do is okay. Oops. Yep. Now we have a sounds working. So we need to beat couple bosses. That's the idea. After that, I'm going to like. Yeah, there's a little new quests. No beacon here. Closest one is here. So, yep. Let's beat a couple bosses. After that, I'm going to start new broadcast. Indiana Jones. Great Circle, and that's the idea basically. Indiana Jones is at the end game, so I suppose we are going to go from that. Return through that gate.
About to have a problem. Hey, behind you!
Oh, 3 at the same time. Watch where you're going.
Beat the odds there.
Okay, that was easy. I didn't know the kick actually has a cone effect. I basically like kicked 3 guys off the rope here. Very safe. And rest this watch.
Demons.
More.
Got us at range. Watch it. Can't see. Anyone else? Gnarly moves yours. Watch for ring attack. Got it.
Okay, let's not
Well, that's
leave
done.
the battle area.
This one. Curiosity undimmed. Just one more answer. Truth and story beneath the ruins. Find who he was. I will find you then.
Good spirit. In memoriam, okay. That's a side
We've got a
quest.
trail. We just need to follow it.
But we want to kill the boss first. Fen Harel's
Another
statue.
of those Fen Harel altars.
What is it doing here? Okay. Now we unlock the fast travel. Is it that slightly dangerous to manifest fate in the real life? Or are we just past caring? Which is probably it. We are past caring. Bleeding damage, bleeding enemies, bleeding duration. Okay, what is that?
Trouble nearby.
The drone guard went to swimming with the full armor.
I've done the setup, you do the rest. Hit.
What's hitting me? Ah, he stomped on me.
Way to get it done.
Brooke, careful. Got us at range.
Keep that up, bro.
My job's done. Your turn.
Okay. Somebody doesn't like me.
They're at range.
Oh, that's a boss. not leaving the combat. Okay, these are slightly tricky. Okay. Way too much of everything.
Let's go again. Get clear.
Nice hit, Room.
Move now.
Well, if the kicking works as a CC, why not? You might try it. Very small place here.
Take your beat.
Take that.
This is your massive fight. And we haven't touched the spark wielder yet. Vulnerable to fire. Yep. Way too much spam of enemies in a close range. This isn't the easiest one. I mean, I feel the boss fights have been like going smaller and smaller locations. So you have a less and less chance to actually dodge. And it's probably starting when we drop down.
Trouble nearby.
We shouldn't like destroy that one. I think it... The miners weren't like a part of the plan.
We're under fire.
But I accidentally like destroyed that seed. And then we are like a... messed up. Okay, now it's not saying that I'm leaving battle area. So boss fight isn't like on yet. That 4-man is basically a mage.
To the right.
So basically you can do this hard way if you want to. How about you attack somebody who's actually meaning? Okay, Foreman isn't down yet.
Not looking good, bro. Got us in the distance.
There you go. Knock him down. You can't take much more of this.
Got it, Cup. Need to move.
That's how warriors get it done. No! Coming in range!
Okay, now we got like a huge. So let's not shoot the flight kits until we are kind of like ready to do this. Okay, decent amount of experience, but now we need like a... We need to fight the boss itself. Sist who took some damage, but... I think it was my fault last time.
Got it.
Now we just reload the skills and take a battle against that in a very small quarters. I wonder if the game is saved at this point. Usually you start from the nearby travel point.
Be ready.
Behind you. Watch it.
Okay, more zombies.
Move now.
Way to get it done.
This again. Another setup. You do the rest.
He has some spark, definitely.
I put him right where you want him. Take your blood with you. We're clear.
Okay.
More essence.
That was easier than I anticipated. All motors cops. we will work here forever. I wonder if somebody wanted to use the zombies as a cheap labor. Oh, box, nice. Bonus damage. Ability damage. Okay, that might be pretty good. So we need to upgrade Neve's armor by doing the missions here at some point. So basically you can basically see from the gear level, gear rarity, that how much the player has been like doing the side content. But yeah, this was okay. Now, maybe we now can unseal the Gate of the Lost Ages. Päivää, päivää. Hello, hello. Routes on the Converge City. So this is where we are going. Undiscovered. So as you can see, I haven't been like a fully diligent to find items. Uncommon medium armor for Harding. Okay, that went already, but it's only like a green level. So not what we want.
Seems we both spend our days hunting things most people don't want to know about.
Nights too.
Nights are even worse.
Bet it's easier to hide.
For them or us.
A stakeout's easier in the dark.
Yeah, now we can get here.
They're dug in here. The Venatori must be after something nearby. Let's get it first.
Fight! Now it's your turn.
I'm ready. Tell me.
Got us at range.
Okay.
Hit them now.
Take out those crystals. We cut off the power they're channeling.
Ouch.
Take them down. Beat the odds.
Okay, Venatori has brought something, their weird gadget here. That's shielded. So we need to hunt these red crystals all over. Okay, there's a shrine as well. Okay, that was only a box. The ladder up there, but I can't reach it. Currently, at least. Okay, this helps out. We could come down there, but we can't actually climb it up. That easily, at least. Let's start our destruction here. Oh, there's more of them.
Got it.
Nice hit.
So let's go to the other side and try to jump from there.
Company, get ready.
Got him. Wanderer's long coat. 5 damage and resistance. That's light armor.
Here we go.
can't use that. No.
Under fire! Watch it!
Okay, we can use ladders.
They're at range!
If they are not taking
Watch it!
damage from the range attack. That was a barrier damage basically.
That's got it! Ready when you are.
A win for us.
There. Venatori can't lock us out anymore. Got
What's that?
All set.
No. Okay, this is bad.
Darling, who's yours? Now it's your turn.
Kind of boxed myself in.
now! Ready to go again.
Yeah, I wonder where the dwarves get the idea of those walking armored
More
suits.
likely they co-opted it to seal off this place.
So it was like mini boss. So last revenant is the okay. We haven't still like taken it out.
Watch for ranged attacks!
Done. Finish it.
One cultist can be so tough. He wants to explode. I like that.
Beat the odds there.
Okay, that wasn't the boss. And what's in here? Ah, that's a Fen Harel
Another of those
statue.
Fen Harel altars. That's another barrier down.
Yeah, I suppose. It was ambush. Not the best ambush in this game, but...
Got it.
Shield down.
I've got the setup.
I'm good to go again.
There. That's what the Venatori are after.
I'm a bit on fire.
Made it through that one.
Okay, that's now a blue one.
Why were the Venatori after this statuette? Just being near it makes me feel regret.
Maybe they wanted to feel remorse. That is very well cleared area now. So in my calculations there's only like one boss monster left in this place. Oh, we have 2 points. Nice. So we could like to start to advance towards the Warden electric and necrotic. Shield final attack. And your attack chain. Okay. View a memory in the lighthouse. Nice. This project is actually proceeding pretty nicely. I think we got like almost whole of the quest chain today finished.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god, the strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanurists will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Solus killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
Every big mistake Solus made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault, and hers too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So,
Yep.
how does everything we know help us now?
Well, he's a
He's
piece
being
of
honest
work.
about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
The bad news is that the god of lies and trickery is almost definitely preparing to betray us. The good news is that we've gone through his dirty laundry.
So, we know his motivations. You think we can set a trap of our own?
Perhaps.
That's the hope.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller, almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Visitor. Met Morrigan. Okay, how is Morrigan tied to... Well, of course, if there's somebody who would know, she would be it.
Well met, Rook.
Okay, how do you tie to all of
How did
this?
you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Alluvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Alluvians in general, yes, but not the Dread Wolf's crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mythal?
Oh, she found this place first.
The two gods have always been linked, have they not?
Yeah.
First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form.
Okay, she knows that
Then, when
much.
Solus spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait. How do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dread Wolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
The elven gods had access to magic beyond anything we can imagine?
To be sure, but it matters less what they possessed than what they were. You recall that the first elves were spirits, do you not? Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again she was struck down, on this occasion by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
Assuming you are who you say you are, how much is a fourth elven god going to complicate things?
A lot.
Only as much as you may allow.
What? That was like how Elganon and Gillenane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you, then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
So, There's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mathal's last host was my mother.
I was
Fen.
suspecting that because that...
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably
that
came
was
to
the
pass
question.
on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
I don't think I'd recover from that.
Neither did I, at the start. Mathal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mathal's and of those who bore her.
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mathal's memories. At the time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
How can you carry Mathal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mathal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elganon? Or Solus?
The last time Mathal faced Elganon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
Ah,
What
that
about
one.
Solus?
You may recall he murdered Mathal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right. You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mathal.
I am not Mathal in her entirety, but yes, the Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
I should ask you. Mathal knew Solus better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf, were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solus and Mathal, I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Okay, is he monster? Trying to help, yep. Trapped. Torn.
Solus talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots. 'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mathal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Well, that's not terrifying at all.
You have been thrust into the lives of gods. Fate will have its way, whether or without our permission.
Even more comforting, Morrigan.
Yep.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths.
Okay.
This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Ah.
Another fragment of Mythal, in addition to the one inside you.
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
All of that sounded great until I survived the encounter.
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon.
Ah, okay, nice.
Or against the Dreadwolf himself. Should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solus is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Elganon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand, inclined to kindness. But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other.
Spirits, certainly. But the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages?
Yeah.
One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanuris, and then by Solus, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
I only ask that you reflect upon what I have said. The Dreadwolf is not so apart from the world as he thinks. There, you have the advantage of him.
Right. Ah, okay. 10 Mythal's essence. How hard this can be. Probably very hard, by the way. So it is another boss fight.
fragment, sharper than the whole, prevail, or be sundered completely.
Okay, that's not like a...
We're getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was. That has to be her.
A fragment of Mythal herself. We talking or fighting?
Guess we'll find out.
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. I never thought to see Kunari, who did not yet exist in my time, scurrying about in the Dread Wolf's crossroads. And you know who I am.
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Why are you here? To beg me to give up what remains of myself to help you defeat the monsters Elganan and Gillenane have become? Or do you simply think yourself ready to fight a god?
I want you to help me. You are not going to help us.
Morrigan was right. Talking to you is a waste of time.
You listen to the human and the cowardly echo she carries. Pathetic. You desire the essence of a god and think you deserve it. Then take it if you can!
Everyone get ready. That's
Yeah.
one big dragon.
Yeah.
Time for a fight!
Here they come.
Retribution. Ouch. Peak point. Base. So she's using electricity. Funny smash attack with the dragons. Shocking. Oh, kill, nice.
I'm ready. Tell me what you need. I saw it. Go.
That's weak detonation. My basic attack was more. Okay. We have more help here. She has. Do we need to kill all the Elven guards? Might be awkward after the fact that with Elven people. What? It didn't detonate? wings are big ones. So they have weaknesses of the dragons. The gods, I mean. Good amount of damage. This is like a HP mountain. Okay, big point.
No problem.
A bit of belly massage with the axe. Small detonation. Too bad there's like healing potion just behind the dragon. Right in the face. Shocking tactics. Okay, that was good. Defeat Mythal. Oh no. Ah! I was trying to get the healing potion. Yeah, that's balls. That's definitely balls.
Everyone get ready. That's one big dragon.
Apparently it's always like a... That's autosave. I want to know what happens if we go and say the different. But I don't think like a question that you are not going to help is should be like start the fight immediately. There were no indication that it's like a as whooping right after that.
A god's fragment.
Then again, it might be like a battle from both options.
Or be sundered completely.
We're getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was. That has to be.
We almost beat her.
Mythal herself. We talking?
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. I never thought to see Kunari, who did not yet exist in my time, scurrying about in the Dread Wolf's crossroads. And you know who I am?
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evenuris, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true fade is denied me. All I can do is watch.
She has similar headgear than Flemeth.
To give up what remains of myself to help you defeat the monsters Elganan and Gillenane have become? Or do you simply think yourself ready to fight a god?
I came
Yeah,
here
this
ask
wasn't
for
like a
help.
clear option.
The gods have endangered the world, and
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
we saw Solas's memories.
Okay, so
His
no
regrets.
fight.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganan and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
Okay, I'll fight you. We must stop the guards. Yeah. Don't make this difficult.
To rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet the world needs rulers. So set the Blight aside and tell me why I should help you topple them.
The Blight aside. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. They've wronged you.
What they did to you was wrong.
And you care so deeply for the injustice done to me thousands of years ago.
You deserve justice. And they deserve to be punished for misusing their power and killing you when you tried to check them.
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the Blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the Blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solus defeated them.
And?
Stopping the Blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solus even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
Forget it, I fight you. We are worthy. Yeah, definitely.
I am worthy of your help.
That is for me to judge.
I am fighting to protect this world.
Any petty tyrant can fight those who come to their land and claim to be protecting their people. What is a protector to you?
Be like you. No. Killing monsters. Yeah, no.
It's making a place that's safe for everyone. That means defending against danger. But it also means building a strong community that works together for the common good.
And what have you built?
Look at my team. We're not just hired blades. We started as strangers and grew together into a family.
Your arguments are compelling. I find you worthy, Rook. I have spent thousands of years watching. I shall miss that. But if what I am can protect the innocent and smite the guilty, this is what remains of me. I give it to you freely. Use it to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
I will. Thank you.
Okay. Dialogue was easier than fighting her.
I cannot enter the physical world or the pure Fade, but in this place, I still carry some power. Evil has intruded here. The Blight, seeded by Elganon and Gillenane. Find it, and when you meet your greatest challenge, I will fly one last time.
The essence of a god. A lady's favor.
Okay, nice.
Of the sun. I've never felt something so alive.
And now, what's the next step?
The god knows her moment. At least her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready. We did it. We got Mythal's essence.
Unique. Oh, longsword. What? 0 physical damage. Deal plus 80 added fire, necrotic, electricity damage. Well, does some 300 damage, basically. 340 damage. In different elements.
And it didn't turn into a fight.
Not sure what we do with it just yet, but if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
Okay. Sure. It's possible to beat the mythology, but that was like a very misleading first dialogue choice. I didn't know that if I select this, it's all going to be fight. It's like, let's talk, let's not talk. Whatever. Alright, hey. Small break, and then we are going to continue Indiana Jones. We are going to the Iraq, and it's an end game basically in that game. So this is our weekly schedule. Next week will be a bit different. I'll talk about it later. Anyway, see you in 15 minutes.